Christ and the reliability of the Gospels. Man, that was a great talk. It was given live at the Midwest Catholic Apologetics Conference. I think the first one. And the creators of the conference, what they wanted to do was to have an overview of all the areas of apologetics. So they had a speaker on the existence of God, and they had speakers on Protestantism and so on. And I got the entire field of Christian apologetics. So I had to address this entire field in a very short talk. So I had my work cut out for it, but I think it came out well. I felt sorry for the audience because it definitely is information packed. But the nice thing about having it on CD is now you can re-listen to it over and over again. So if there is an area you'd like to explore, you can go back and review it. And I cover everything from beginning with the claims of Christ. Christ claimed to be the Son of God and Messiah. And I show how the Old Testament prophecies are numerous, and some of these prophecies can't be fudged. They can't be rigged. They can only be fulfilled through divine providence. For example, there's prophecies about where the Messiah is going to be born. He's going to be born in Bethlehem. Now, if you haven't even been born yet, how in the world can you arrange for your birth in Bethlehem? You can't. Okay. So we go through these prophecies, and then we look at New Testament miracles. Many times when people call into question the miracles in the New Testament, I think in their minds they think these miracles happen in some room somewhere, like Jesus performed these miracles in somebody's basement before a couple of friends, so that it's almost impossible to verify. But the data of the Gospels is that Jesus performed many miracles very publicly and in many different locations. And so this enabled the first readers of the Gospels to go to those locations and verify whether or not the information there is true or not. And trust me, the enemies of Christianity would have done that because they could destroy this fledgling movement before it even gets off the ground. So we look at that, we look at the New Testament data, we also look at certain elements in the New Testament that seem to go back to the very beginning. They're pre-canonical. In other words, the Gospels contain passages, ideas, statements that were handed down to them. So they're much more ancient than even the Gospels. And I believe the Gospels are quite old, very close to the time of Christ. Then what we do is I look at sacred tradition. And we look at how do we know which books belong in the Bible? How do we know how to interpret the Bible? And how do we know that sacred tradition is accurate and true? And I think that's very helpful as well. It was done with a PowerPoint, and through Catholic Productions you can get a reproduction of what I have on PowerPoint with a free PDF download. So you can follow along with the audience as I show you this very basic principle and how you can determine whether something's authentic or something isn't. So I hope you enjoyed the talk.